Oh yeah.
And you wrote a children's book, right?
Yes, sir.
Called The Bully Named Racism.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So it's it's a book, like you said, it's a children's book. But it's designed. It talks about this bully. So there was this school living happily ever after, and then one day this new kid from another school, who was racist, moved in and started attending that school. And so what slowly but surely began to happen is that he started to turn all the other children into racists.
Okay.
And so as it progresses, what ends up happening is, like in the real world, blacks are against whites, whites are against Asians, Asians against Hispanics. So it turns into this school having a race war going on. But at the end, things begin to change, and they run the bully out the school, and then the school goes back to living happily ever after. And so the book was written, of course, to help little kids understand racism, and not only understand it, but understand that it's somewhat. For one, we have a natural inclination as humans to group up with people that look like us.
Okay.
Once we group up, we then compete with each other, and so I think it's the earlier you can tell a child, hey, some days you just want to be around your people. That doesn't make your people better than these other people, though. But they need to get that message. Otherwise, they're going to follow that that instinct, that caveman instinct of grouping with my people and fighting for resources. And so that was kind of the purpose of it. But just starting it at an early age.
Yeah.
Like again, reference to that quote.
What's the age of this children's book? Would you say?
Me personally, I would say probably 5. I wrote it in mind for 5 to 10.
Okay.
Yep. It's a very easy read. I really think adults should read it. Honestly, it's a very easy read.
Simple and good.
Yeah. I think just because a lot of times our parents teach us to be racist, but a lot of that is natural. And then by the time you put the media into it, and then God forbid you have an issue with somebody that's of a different race, it's like it begins to just come together that, oh, I'm not supposed to like that person because of the color of their skin. So the purpose of this book is to not only help children be intentional about not being racist, but I think it can also help a parent look back and see how they slowly but surely begin to feel superior to other people who didn't look like them.
Okay.